Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my No Man's Sky video. This is Shallon Magi, and this is episode 39 of my Fresh Start playthrough. So, a little recap of the last episode. I finally started doing some quests for the Autophage to start that quest line. And that's pretty much all I think I really did yet on the last episode was that, and then a little bit of resource gathering, sending frigates out on missions, taking care of my settlement. So the last few episodes have been pretty chill, but been pretty fun and pretty, I guess, advantageous. So today I want to start getting back on busting out a couple of these quests. See what he has to say. None of us lives a life alone, traveler. All of us form attachments and must shed the last vestiges of mine. And I must shed the last vestiges of mine. I left my consort and spawned behind on my home world. My crimes were my own, but I must know what has happened to them. They have sent me an encrypted transmission. You will use the exocraft boosters to reach it before my brethren inevitably delete it. In the process, we can pull mining laser technology from the network. Grah. We will kill 2 Gek with 1 blast. Requires me to use exocraft boosters to reach the terminal quickly enough to receive the encrypted transmission. They believe we may also acquire an exocraft mining laser blueprint from the Viking network. All right. Be vigilant, be quick. I require this message. I must know what happened to those I left behind. Okay, we're here pretty much. Nice. Oops. Bam. All right. Witness the price of your heresy, fugitive of the Viking. Know that there is no sky in which we cannot find you, no system which you might flee unscathed. Hide then in the depths of this galaxy, for we are patient. Know that your spawn wept like Gak as we cut them down, that we killed your consort as they fled, leaving the others behind to suffer. Where shall you ever find peace knowing these things? And transmission, the message is not what I expected. The technician told me to receive a transmission from their family, but this, I must return and decide what to do. Before the transmission closes, I pull the exocraft mining laser blueprint from the network. All right. And I guess let's see what this guy has to say here. Oh, totally missed it. The creature points to an intriguing piece of technology on their datapad, then points to their own face. I am goaded into punching them. The warrior strikes back with astonishing force. They bark out laughter before handing me an upgrade module. Okay, scanner module. And let me grab some nanite. Oh, come on, I don't want to sit down. Let me up. Grab some nanites over here. All right, then I'm just gonna summon my ship here. All right. Preparations are almost complete. Soon I will purge myself of my old life, of my old attachments, to commit fully to what I must become. But even if I will remember nothing, I must know. I must know, traveler. Have you retrieved the transmission? They are frenzied at my approach, excited. Whatever this transmission might contain, whatever system it has been sent from, it would seem to matter a great deal to the Viking. Say you have. The technician tells me they are going to clean their mind to prepare for their holy task. Before they remove all other thoughts, they wish to know what happened to their family. I must know, traveler. Tell me what my consort said. Tell me of my spawn. Please, I have waited so long. The technician was expecting to intercept a message from their consort and spawn, but instead I discovered that their family had been killed, murdered by other Viking in retaliation for their heresy. As they stand before me, expectant, nervous, I do not know what to tell them the truth. Leave me, traveler. The Viking prepare for death. Our whole lives. Our whole lives, yeah. But this, who am I now? Who I am now will die with them, lost in the obliteration of time and memory. Thank you, friend, for what you have done. When we next speak, I will be reborn. Okay, so that's cool because I'm not really. I mean, I'll do the quest I have to do, but I'd rather get on to other quests. I'm not super pressed to, get my exocraft real powerful and whatever. But what I am going to do is I'm going to summon it here. I'll put that little piece of technology in it, and then I'm going to move on. Oh, it's okay. It's installable, basically. Okay. What's up with this? Just microprocessor. Well, I got everything to put that in there. Okay. And, alright. So, I do have to hit... this freaking thing. I do have to hit the anomaly. But, I'm going to go ahead and get to my freighter and settlement before I do that. And I want to see what I've got cooking in the oven here. Is some of it's done. All right, I'm going to collect this stuff, and I will meet up with you at the freighter. Hey, I'm back, everyone. So I'm at the freighter. I'm going to go ahead and debrief my frigates and then send them out on another mission. So let's see what they got for me here. And go gold. That's cool because I can make a bunch of gold with that stuff. All right. And I think before I leave here, I may fill in a couple things, maybe put some more exterior platforms down, maybe throw some refiners up in this freighter if I have the resource. I'm pretty sure I do. All right. Site oversized canister link. Oversized canister link. Think about what that is. Okay, it's a Corvette part. I didn't want to talk to you. Actually, the first thing I think I'm going to do, salvage frigate module. First thing I think I'm going to do is go ahead and add 2 more fleet command control, whatchamacallits, because I think I'm getting to the point where I can actually getting close to the point where I can, or I'm going to be able to start sending out 5. I may already be able to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set myself up right now. Eh, there we are. Okay. All right. Let's see what this guy has for us. First, I want to look at my roster, but got an industrial, so I'm going to choose that first. But let me see. So I've got one, two, well, total one, two, three, four. So it looks like I've got around 24 guys. Obviously, I would need 25 to have 5 per mission. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let's get industrial, and I don't think I have any more that are not S class. So, get my S class guy out there, and then my weakest links here. So, support, and then Raider. No. Combat. Okay, that's done. For this, for the one difficulty, I might just send 4. So I might be able to squeeze 5 of these in. I'll send one of my good combat guys out and one of my good supports out, and then send one more combat, one more support. That should definitely um, go through okay. But unfortunately, I'll catch back up with you. I need to make some fuel. All right, I'm back, everyone. So, sending out 4 of my guys on the combat thing. So, I think I'm going to be able to pull off 5 missions here. So, I've got my exploration. This is balanced. I'm just going to, or no, this is Voyage of Discovery. So, I'm going to send 2 exploration and I'll send a low level support. Combat and another exploration. So, and now we just got balanced ones. All right. Industrial trade support, or you know what? Let me remove him. Industrial trade support. Exploration. And obviously combat. Okay, so I mean, what's it going to hurt if one of my guys get damaged on this run? It's just come and repair them, but I don't have any combat left. So apparently that's telling me sort of the next frigate to look for is a combat frigate. All right, and I'm going to look around the freighter and maybe throw some upgrades in, organize the inventory. Back, everyone. So I just pretty much added a couple exterior platforms. I added 2 refiners to my industrial building, and I added a galactic trade hub in my technology area. So that's going to be helpful. I haven't talked to my little florist or whatever, my plant guy. So I'm going to talk to him. He's probably going to want me to give him a couple plants or something. So, new mission, additional floral samples, and return to the farmer. All right, quick and easy. 50 frost crystal. All right. Oh, that's not. Oh, I keep forgetting everything that. Pretty much everything you acquire on the freighter itself goes to the freighter. And I loaded this thing up with a couple things. Starting to run out of room a little bit. Okay. All right. So now. There we go. And I'm just going to sell this Starship launch fuel. I don't use it really. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much that. I will catch up with you at my settlement. All right, at the settlement, and let me go ahead and check. I'm sure the status is pretty much unchanged. Well, it's a little better. Let's go ahead and greet new settlement visitor. Unprompted conscript Mux announces they come in peace. A sales agent of some sort. They offer to sell plans for long distance delivery agents. Long distance delivery agent. Yeah. I feel pretty confident at this point that the debt's going to start really slowing down. So I will meet you at whatever building I'm going to be unveiling. Everyone. And let's see if I don't know if I'm going to get any kind of productivity boost, because this is just sort of a residence, not a business. 1,300, so. All right, so that made that into an A class, but yeah, it didn't increase the productivity. So I wanna focus on productivity. So I'm gonna run around, look for a production type place, and I'll catch back up with you. Hey, I'm back on my freighter. At the settlement, the only building really that has to do with like profit or productivity left is the market. Right now, the other two production facilities, they need crystallized helium to be turned into an S class, so clearly can't do that yet. But what I can do is the market there, in order to I can't remember, to take it up to an A. I think to take it to an A class is going to need a mind control device, and I do have a salvage frigate module available. So if I buy this, then I can go ahead and make that and upgrade that building. And since it's a market, upgrading it will reduce the debt. So I will meet you back at the settlement. All right, I'm back at the settlement, everyone, and I'm going to go ahead and make. Oh, I already made a solar mirror. A solar mirror. I'm going to make a mind control device. B class. So 41,000 productivity, 41,000 upkeep. So it's already ahead of the game. So I think when I add this, it's really going to, or not when I add it, when I unveil that, it's really going to add some value. I'm just going to. Okay, so at this point, freighters taken care of. This is taken care of. So I will meet you guys up in the anomaly. Not too worried about that. Okay, just highlight this. Okay. Is always welcome aboard our home. Yeah, so the reset totally wiped me from their memory. Tell Nada about the Atlas. If you have something to tell me, traveler, entity Nada chooses not to hear, you are welcome aboard our home. Leave Nada to peace. Okay. Let's talk to Polo. You have spoken to Nada. Joy, no arrivals, new friends. Tell Polo the truth. Do not speak, friend. For this, consult with Nada. about the autophage. Not as happy to see Traveler Friend again, but Traveler Friend looks full with news. Tell Not about autophage. I tell Not of the harmonic camp, not as abandoned as it first appeared. I tell them of its electronic inhabitants. These cloaked autophage and their melodic language, so similar to Corvex yet quite distinct. Not as very quiet as they listen. When I finish speaking, they remain so quiet and so still that I wonder if they have forgotten I am standing here. They are difficult to read sometimes. Finally, they speak. Nada wonders. They trail off, shaking their head. No, Nada will not wonder. Nada will understand. Our data is insufficient to know if this pattern is familiar. Yet also Nada thinks of older stories before Nada's divergence. Nada cannot help it. They are just thoughts. We should try to understand builder entities. Nada does not know the optimal method, but Polo Friend is a builder too. It is time to ask them. Okay. And I think we go over to the weapons guy, and eventually that autophage robot will appear, if he's not already here already. But Traveler Friend, today is made better to see you aboard our home. Do you bring universe with you? New stories, new discoveries. Polo's eyes sparkle as I tell them about the autophage. They bounce on their toes, hanging on my every word. Friend, this is so exciting. The universe gives and gives. So many secrets, so much data. Polo smiles knowingly. Their enthusiasm is palpable and contagious. Deconstruction, reconstruction. I know what we can try. Oh yes, friend, a new project. I understand this galaxy best through the toil of my calls. Can you describe these autophage exactly? Transmit the blueprint of their shape. Transmit suit data. Polo examines the data, nodding happily. I see them. They are marvelous. A head of fashioned from here, a leg salvaged from there. Yes, yes, whatever scraps they find, these self-constructs exist through pure will. I will assemble the shell for our own construct, friend. I will give them shape here in our home. A voice, a link to understand better. Okay, so he's going to build the guy that's here, okay? But our new friend will need more than a shell. They will need a spark to wake their metal bones. Polo clicks their beak, thinking. These autophage have some tie to the worlds of dissonance. Now, I would mine there, friends. Search those purple crystals for history, for souls, for echo seeds. There we go. Yes. Bring our construct, friend. Their spark. Okay. So, looks like I'll be able to get echo seeds now. Meet the autophage. Locate echo seeds for better understanding autophage specialist polos. Assembling their own construct. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, there's no icon indicating which one to go to, so I'm just going to choose this random system here. It says dissonant, so go to this spot, see what the deal is. Looks like that's our spot. Ultramarine planet. So I've got a base on an ultramarine planet on my main character, and it's got like some crazy gravitational type stuff going on. I wonder if this is the same thing. Andy, all right. Scan harmonizer not detected in current multi-tool. Select an empty inventory slot. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I put it in the other one. So let me go ahead and equip that. Pretty important. All right. Locate an echo seed. Activate a target sweep. But first, go ahead and grab this shard here. Grab a couple of these. I'm addicted to blowing these things up. Well, that's not a radiant shard. It's just a lithium. Alright, so it's still a little bit of ways ahead. There, I think that's one right there. Well, definitely. Get in between them here. Locate an echo seed. Activate target sweep to locate sense echoes. Edit echo site. Deploy scan harmonizer with L3. Yeah, so I guess there's not one here, but I'm going to grab this. Alright, I'll meet you at another shard. Alright, everyone, so I'm coming up on... I guess this is where the echo seed is. I just got to hit the scanner. There we go. Alright, so before I blow it up, I just want to make sure, yeah. Blow it up and grab this seed, and I guess that'll be it. Yeah. So now, I think need to head back to the anomaly. Yeah, bring the seed to Specialist Polo. Or actually Polo, I believe, yeah. Okay. You're here, traveler friend. I have been busy, always busy. Yes, this new project. I'm grateful. I did not know how much I needed it. The construct friend is assembled. Their pieces are not new pieces, worn metal and crooked gears. With stories to tell, I believe you will find they look exactly like Autophage you have met. Perfect spark. You will find their shell next to the little fish reptile-looking guy. Their fresh forged mind may see what we cannot. Alright, everyone, let's talk to the assembled construct. This must be construct that Specialist Polo has assembled, or been assembling. It is huge. It does not particularly resemble an autophage. I hope Polo knows what they are doing. Wake the construct. The echo seed has an instant effect upon this pile of scrap of metal. The awakened sentence seems momentarily confused, working rapidly to process its surroundings. Shell found. Where? Star, 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 between star, star, shell, here, shell, blah, 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 blah. Language synthesis, partially stabilized. Say hello. The odd-looking constructs rise excitingly. Their facial tubes swaying, they fix all 5 eyes upon me. Here shell feels her. Show Atlantium. Here shell is, I know her. All shells know this crystal. All electronic hearts know her. Void, void, void. Ask about the construct. I am construct. assembled here by polo hands and by your hands. Other entity, I was made here, but I remember before assembly, a mind is not a body, a mind remembers. Ask about the autophage. Yes, I know them, built others. No entity deserves, have built, own. I am content here. I am home. Acceptance of no answers. Built others are different. They look for her. Built others respect sturdy hands. Hands that build, meet them where they are. Knowledge through friendship. Friendship through trust. I remember built others on quiet wavelengths. Only a whisper. Long distance trace difficult. Others or other entity take this memory, build it to hear them louder, accept blueprint. Okay, attachment multi-tool scanner. Pauses local area will automatically reveal any nearby autophage entities. Autophage gatherings use locate camp X to pinpoint a planetary gathering of autophage. It seems like it does the same thing as the multi-tool, whatchamacallit. But, so in addition, this device can be used to locate autophage gatherings. Use locate autophage camp X to pinpoint planetary gatherings. So I may not have ever used that on my main guy. I have this in his suit, but I don't think I've ever actually used it. So cool. All right. Additional salvage opportunities. Yeah, I'm going to grab one of those, but I'm not doing another derelict freighter this time. Construct seemed enlivened by the presence of Atlanteum. Consult with Nada, decide the next steps. Okay. So, yeah, I'll meet you over at Nada. Hello, friends. Project Wake. Do they live? Say they spoke in autophage. Tell about the blueprint. Impressive. Traveler entity is fast to gain. Construct entities trust. This is a useful memory print. They are an entity. They have built a self, but whatever their voice, Nada does not think they are builder entity any more than Nada is. Ask about her. I'm sorry if Nada understands construct entities, meaning Nada does not wish to discuss it. Next steps. Nada's opinion is limited, but Nada will share what they have. Builder entities value this purple lattice. Construct entity responds. Even Nada's carapace responds. Their other electronics may respond too. And builder entities do not seem dangerous. Data comes from time together. Friendship may too. It is traveler entity's choice. Both are valid. Okay. And I guess Polo's probably... Learn more about autophage. Complete prayers of the machine. Audience with the autophage to proceed. All right, everyone. So before I leave the anomaly, I want to head over to Iteration Helios and grab one of those derelict freighter scanners. So I'll meet you over there. All right, just going to go ahead and pick up one of these. I think they're called emergency signal beacons or something like that. All right, yeah. And learn about the autophage, complete prayers of the machine. So let's see here. Prayers of the machine. Construct claims that all electronic hearts will react to the presence of Atlanteum. And install a polyphonic core. Okay, so let's go ahead and install this device here. Cool. In addition, charge the core with Atlanteum. Oh, yeah. All right.
Technology recharge.
Enter an autophage site. All right, so I'll meet you at an autophage site. All right, the polyphonic core can detect autophage from long distance. Open the multi-tool inventory and scan. That's something I've never done on my main character. I've always just went down to the planet and did the scan thing, but yeah, it's cool. So I'll try that now. So open up this and then press X. Oh, yep, frigates. Let me see what I can get here. So I kind of need a combat guy. Oh, a trader. I could use a trade frigate. Oh, damn it. Not good. Trade specialist. Yep. I'm going to grab him. And then I want to see if I can get a combat guy. And this may be support. Yeah, let's grab another support too. Why not? Uh, all right, so yeah, definitely doing 5 missions next episode. There's no question. And I guess I will meet you. I will meet you here at our little robotic friends in 1 minute. All right, and we are here. Destination reached. Okay. And now I'll pretty much just interact with these guys, I guess, accept missions. Let me give them a gift real quick. Then I'll accept this mission from him. We'll be making a staff very soon here. But it seems like I need to give out a bunch of Atlantium and Radiant Shards in order to be able to even have the chance to do missions for them. And save this waypoint. Involuntary shiver runs through the autophage, rattling their cobbled gear, or cobbled together frame, their limbs of scrap. Contribution. Yeah. Lifeform seems amused by my clumsy pronunciation of their language, but appreciative of the effort. Regaining composure, they nod solemnly and present a briefing on a task. I'm like, okay, so yeah, fiberglass grip blueprint. Nice. Let me get my heat shield up to par. Talk to this guy. Oh, I already talked to him. And he's still not going to give me anything. Okay, did I speak to everybody? Grab this stuff real quick. Okay, got 2 of them here. Again, same thing. Autophage words. And I didn't even... Hello, I cannot imagine things this construct has seen. The cycles of deletion and rebirth. I'm not even a flicker to them. Give them a radiant shard. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do what's right in front of me now. All right. Craft items in inventory, dehydration jelly. All right. 3 of them, I believe. Okay. And then craft items in inventory, antimatter housing 2. All right. Turn to construct, blah, blah, blah. Fiberglass grip, yep. And I can make that thing right now, this minute. Nanotubes, I think. 2 of them. 3. There we go. Okay. From context, tone, and gestures, I pick up a few new words. The grip schematic I have been gifted seems to form part of an important multi-tool, a holy multi-tool. Ask them to repeat that. Okay. The autophage obliges, repeating their words exactly. I find I can piece together a little more of their meaning this time. All right. I gather that this grip blueprint is an uncommon gift to an outsider. Significant gesture, the beginning of acceptance. Construct encourages me to travel and meet more of the autophage. Perhaps a complete fiberglass grip built by my own hands will make a positive impression on the next camp I visit. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me get some shelter here and figure out what I'm doing, and I'll be right back with you. There we go. Go right there. And we'll find the next autophage camp, so I will catch up with you there. Good. Okay. So basically just got to show them all, hey, look what I made. Let me save this spot. All right. The constructed life form examines me as I approach, assessing my exosuit. My multi-tool present a gift. Okay. There we go. That's a pretty cool looking multi-tool right there. This is fierceness to the autophage. Stare intently at that for a moment. I fear they might strike me. They appear to be evaluating something, perhaps scanning my suit. Suddenly they relax. Whatever they're assessing, they seem satisfied with the outcome. Yep, there we go. Show fiberglass grip. Repair a lost autophage. Okay, nice. So does that mean I can get missions from these other guys? No. All right, so in order to do this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to call in my Corvette for the parts. Probably going to need... Well, I guess I should get to the guy first. So I'll just fly my normal ship there. All right, I'll meet you at the broken autophage. Yeah, I should have probably put chromatic metal, and I think I did put the activated indium in my freighter. Yeah. Actually, so that's all I need. I don't need to call my Corvette in because I believe, really, from doing this last night, I was doing a bunch of missions last night on my main guy. I believe that, it's mostly chromatic metal and stuff like that when it comes to repairing these guys. So I have to. Wow, okay, he's pretty interesting looking. Okay. Sodium, chromatic metal. Yeah. So I just need to make some chromatic metal real quick. I don't even know, what, 10 pieces of it or something? Certainly not a lot. That should be quite fine. Okay. There we are. Feed his lost circuits. 6. Okay, return to Construct Aeon to report your success. Will do. Okay. So we got now we got a chamber blueprint. And, well, okay, let me ask him about that. Weathered shell jitters, some loose parts rattling inside them. They seem excited to discuss this new blueprint. Okay. I'm again encouraged to move on to meet more autophage. These beings seem reluctant to realize their assessment of me. Each individual autophage urging me on to another. But with each construct I meet, I sense I am progressing towards acceptance, even friendship. These gifts, these blueprints are proof of that. The Atlantium chamber seems to be the next stage of this ritual. Okay, so, not a problem. I'll meet you up. You know what? Meet you at the space station. All right, so I'm in a new space station, actually, so that means we definitely have to go up and get a suit upgrade for sure. And yeah, my suit's good, so I'm just going to add to the inventory space. All right, I think I want to go to a system that's kind of out of the way, and I think this may be. Remote signal detected. Okay, there we are. I'll meet you there. So very nice. The signal is leading me to a crashed freighter. Gotta love that. Yeah, so before I do anything, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and grab these pods out of the ground. Crew speak of mutiny. Ha, let them try. Let them see how I earn my position as the greatest commander. This. Right. Huggerheads, lamps above the. I don't even care. I just want the cargo pods. Another, okay. Alright, so basically it pretty much right here. There they are. I like that staff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I cannot imagine things this construct has seen the cycles of deletion and rebirth. I'm not a flicker to them. Alright, so one of these people are going to be wanting to look at this improvised shell. An autophage creaks, pops as they regard me. Give them some Atlantium, thumbs up, and just be sure, talk to them. That's one there. Alright. Stand stiffy in front of me waiting. Alright. I don't know if I talked to this guy. No, I didn't. Okay. Maybe I can give him some more Atlantium? No. Assemble the Atlantium chamber. Okay. That's fine. I'll meet y'all, guys. I'm going to go grab that stuff, and then I'll meet you at this camp or another camp. Yeah, so I'm at the space station here in the same system, and apparently I have a mission to hand in that I wasn't aware of. Concentric transducer blueprint. Okay. Cool. Electrify mechanical wheels transform stored energy beam propulsion according to specific. One of the three core components form the head of the traditional autophage vault. Take staff. All right, so let's get this show on the road here. Just go ahead and make that right now while I can, and make that. And let's see what I am prompted to do. Probably go back and go to the machine and choose staff construction, meet autophage in another system. All right, well, I'm going to go back to where I was just at. I'll meet you there. And no, it's not, so that's good. Meet some new mechanical friends here. And let's just refill that real fast. Okay, construct. I'm just gonna I want to do this in order, but I'm thinking since I have the parts, why not just make this thing right now? So that's what I'm going to do. Staff assembly. Well, it didn't ask me to put in glyphs or anything. Okay, so pole. Very basic looking staff. And there we are. Oh, not bad. Wow. Really nice. Lots of, a lot of inventory space here. Damn. So I'm going to take that. Just want to do a little comparison before I cut. So this is the staff multi-tool I'm using. All right, so basically damage 4,400, scanner 1,000. All right, okay, so I'm not even close to done yet, but I am finished on my scanners. And as you can see, my scanner range now is, I would say, significantly higher, right? Compared to 1001, I've got 1213. So it's pretty sweet. Nice, neat, nifty. What's interesting is I don't have any other supercharged slots, just one. And this is a Class A, so that's kind of telling me that this spot right here is, I'm going to guess, obviously supercharged. And I'm going to guess that this is supercharged. Uh, they don't have to be. Of course, they could be slots underneath. And I'm not going to put any extra energy or resources into this staff because I'll be making one of the specialized autophage staffs coming up. But I mean, this thing may be more effective than even the S-class weapon I'm using now, but we'll have to see when I'm done. All right. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So yeah, the multi-tool is looking pretty nice. The damage is definitely higher, right? Because the damage on the other one was 4,400 and something. Now I've got 55, so very significant. Obviously, the scanner range is much higher, and I've got 4 available slots, and I've got plenty of room for some pulse splitter upgrades. Now, my S class multi tool, the damage on that is like over 10,000, so I doubt that this would even hit that level. Possibly if I opened up these slots, but like I said, I'm not going to do much with this staff. Um, so, uh, but it does need a terrain. Yeah, it needs a terrain manipulator, that's for sure. And I'll keep the personal force field in there, but that thing is really more of a nuisance to me than a help. But I gotta put this in there. I mean, these two. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty comfortable running around with this thing. Obviously, if I get in a fight with some sentinels, it would be helpful to remember to switch out my multi-tool. All right, everyone. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. Pretty happy with the little bit of progress I made today. Kind of got a little bit of the Exocraft Technician quest out of the way, but mainly really moving pretty far forward on this Autophage quest line to the point now where I've got this staff and it's pretty nice. So yeah, going to end this here, and I will be seeing you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and peace out.